Hey guys, what's going on? Day 6 of on-the-job training with Norfolk Southern. This was the return trip from Toledo, Ohio to Conway Yard. This was the 20Q, which was a 14,000-foot train with 2 locomotives, one at the head end and 1 distributed power in the middle, 72 cars long, and it was a big train. Should have had 3 locomotives, but they just had 2. We did the best we could with what we had, to say the least. Other than that, not a terribly difficult trip home. I called signals from Toledo to Pittsburgh. Because most of it was going to be during the daylight, I actually got to see some of the territory where yards specifically were, because at night you only have the signals and you can kind of see where the siding is, but you can't actually see back into the yard. On the way home, I got to see that. Outside of that, we covered speed restrictions on the way home, what speeds during certain areas based on landmarks, and walk through those. My conductor and engineer were super helpful. Haven't, knock on wood, haven't had a bad experience yet with a worker or with a coworker, and it's been enjoyable for sure. Right now, I'm trying to finish my 5th and 6th consecutive start. If you have six consecutive starts in a row, you get 2 days off. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish. When I got home last night, though, or when I got home yesterday from that trip, and after I got rested, I was like 32 times out or something like that. So had I left that alone and not moved in the standing, I would have been sitting at home for a day and a half. And I want to make sure that I get my consecutive starts, not only for the experience, but I also want the days off. So that being said, if you want to see that process of how to move yourself from a lower standing to a higher standing based on openings, I'm more than happy to do that. That's really only going to be helpful for people that have gone through training, you're back on the job, and they haven't really shown you the computer system yet. For everybody else that's just getting started, looking at the DOS system and trying to explain that is going to be super confusing. So if you have that specific question, let me know in the comments below. We got called to the station at 2:50 in the morning to be there at 2:50. That's when your time starts, and our train didn't leave until 5 or 5:30 in the morning because of where it was and when it arrived and when we could take it. But your shift still starts at 2:50. So within 12 hours, I had to be done with that. Luckily, we did make it home by 1 o'clock. So we still were under the 12-hour window, didn't have to get taxied, none of that kind of stuff. Went home, I was rested by 11 o'clock last night, and now I'm ready to go back out. So when I woke up this morning, I was still 14 times out. So I just now moved myself to 3. Hopefully I'll get out soon, and we can get these last 5th and 6th run in so I can get my 2 days off. Any questions, comment below. That was day 6.